Hey everybody, I'm back here in my laundry room, and I don't know about you, but when I buy a commercial cleaning product, I expect it to do one thing: clean. I mean, don't you? Last week we covered this topic a bit about toxins in our laundry, and this week we kind of covered a little bit more right here on our 3 Life Essentials Facebook page. Hey Bethany. So believe it or not, we talked a little bit about this last week, but we're letting hazardous, toxic, even carcinogenic chemicals into our homes daily and they're in the disguise of common household cleaners. And these chemicals end up finding their ways into our bodies. And I just finally said no more. In fact, I shared this stat last week that the American Association of Poison Control Centers, listen to this, reports that more than 90% of poisonings in our home and happen in our homes. And you know what the culprit is of most of those? It's medicines, household cleaners, and pesticides. Those are the top ones contributing to that. So for those of you guys who are new to our Facebook page, my name is Amy Miller. I'm the founder and I'm a wellness advocate of 3 Life Essentials. I guess I've been making my own cleaners and household products for several years now. In fact, it's really one of the reasons that I was drawn to doTERRA's products, is because I wanted to use only the best in my concoctions. So life's too short to live by somebody else's rules. And this on Free Fridays is where we're learning to kind of live free and unconstrained, and we're no longer swimming in the pool with the other fish. We've jumped out, right? We're free. Today we're going to be stank-free again. That happens a lot when you're using essential oils with things. You're going to be toxin-free, VOC-free, and stain-free today. So for those of you who are joining in this beginning, you're going to get to see who won the giveaway from last week right here. And I'm actually going to need to ask one of my assistants to help me. Since I'm on my phone, I can't do my little app giveaway. So I need the little Decide Now app from one of my assistants. I'm going to have to yell down for one of my assistants. I wonder which one will help me out. Hey, can any of you guys help me out with the Decide Now app? Hey, Jim?
Yeah.
Can you help me out with the Decide Now app? Can you bring it to me?
Yep.
Thank you. Look at that. Just have assistant help all around. That is so helpful. And I think on my little planner is where I had all the names inside the planner of all the names that we're putting in for the giveaway. I can't totally be prepared, right? I'm a mom of 3 boys. So this is for the wool dryer balls that I showed you guys last week. And if you guys, I see somebody's laughing. Bethany, if you're laughing at me, that's okay actually. Because and actually what's even more funny, oh no, here it is. There's my lavender. Okay, so we're going to give away the wool dryer balls. And Bethany, I think you were in on that giveaway. And if I end up not having my planner from my lovely assistant to put in the rest of the names, we may have to do the giveaway at another time. So we'll pause for a minute and we'll do the giveaway in just a second. Okay, so I thought I heard footsteps. Okay. So we've kind of already talked a little bit last week about why would we even care about what's in our laundry. And some of the things, the stat that I shared with you just a minute ago should be kind of enough, but I'm also going to, but if you want some more information, go back to last week's Facebook Live that we did, where I talk a little bit more in depth about some reasons why we would even care about what's in our laundry, because I used to never even give a second thought to what it was in my laundry and how it was maybe impacting my health. But today I'm going to give you 2 more simple switches that you can make to make your laundry less toxic. Easy peasy, doesn't take a lot of time for those of you who have busy lives like I do. And so now I want you to click the share button right now so that other families that you know who care about their health can benefit from this too. So plus it'll give you an extra entry into today's giveaway, which is going to be a free stain remover spray. Okay, and that is actually used with, I thought I was more prepared today, but hold on. So I'm giving away a free stain remover spray that is used with doTERRA's On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. This is my go-to for all things cleaning, laundry. I use this for so many different things. It's very versatile. One of the things I use it for is making a stain remover spray, and it gets out stains great. And this actually has, I think, yeah, it has a full 5 milliliter bottle of doTERRA's On Guard Protective Blend in there, which is great for any kind of germs or things that you don't want creeping in to your home. And it's natural. So, so comment, like, share this with somebody else who could benefit, and you'll get an entry into today's giveaway. And hopefully we'll be able to do last week's giveaway in just a minute. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, I'm curious. Thank you, Bethany, for sharing that. Okay, so I'm curious. Now, we talked last week. I asked you guys this last week, but I'm curious if anything's changed from last week. So drop a 1 if you already have made one healthy switch to your laundry, and comment what that switch is. You know, was it with your dryer sheets? Was it in maybe just your stain remover, or have you switched to a healthier laundry detergent? What's that one switch? Because I'd love to hear what you guys have started out with. And if you are viewing this on the replay, still keep asking questions and commenting, because when the video's over, I will still go back and review the comments and questions and things and respond to people. So your voice matters. Okay. Okay, we'll put the dryer balls over here for just a minute. This is awesome. We talked about those last week, so you can go back and review those. Okay, Bethany, you switched detergent and just started making your own. Yes, and so I'm curious. You've probably had a chance. Obviously, I hope you've done laundry between last week and this week. So how did it work for you? And I'm curious also. Drop a 2 if cost is the main factor in determining your household needs when it comes to like cleaning kinds of things or laundry. Yeah, drop a 2 if cost is like the main factor. I would say for me right now, cost is not the main factor. It's more of a bonus. You know, for me, the main factor is it going to be toxic for my family or cleaner for my family? Is it a good, better, or a best choice with regards to toxic chemicals in my home and are entering in my body? And then cost is kind of more of a bonus. If I can also do it for cheaper, then that's kind of a bonus. But I will say a couple of years ago, it still wasn't the main factor, but I would say it was more of a factor. And so, but so I'm going to share with you the cost breakdown for the, I'll show you guys up here, my liquid laundry detergent. Okay. I don't have a fancy sticker on this, but, so let me show you this. Okay. So you're going to need 1 cup of Castile soap, and I will give you guys, I'm going to post the recipe here in just a minute. I'll post it here in just a minute. So 1 cup of Castile soap, which is, I don't have a bottle of that here to show you guys, unfortunately, because I have poured mine into here, and so it's kind of an unmarked container, but I typically will use Dr. Bronner's, And you can get that online. You can get it at any grocery store in the natural living section. I usually get mine online because I can get it in bulk. I can get like a 32 ounce, and I always get unscented. Now they have different scents to them, but there's no need to get a synthetic scent added when you're using pure and potent essential oils, high quality ones like doTERRA. There's no need to use that. So I get the unscented, but that cost breakdown is $3.75, and then you need 1 cup of baking soda. You would need more than just like this. You can get it in your bulk as well. That's going to be 31 cents. Okay. And then a 1/3 cup of coarse salt is going to come out to be about 50 cents. You want the coarse salt. That's important. And then about 20 drops of doTERRA's essential oil, which will end up being about $1.60 depending on which oil you're using. And so that total is about $6.16 for about 60 loads. Now, to kind of compare costs, like if you used Tide Free and Clear or Tide Free and Gentle, something like that, it costs about $12 to do the same amount of loads. So the average home in the U.S. does about 350 loads a year. So that would end up purchasing about 6 jugs of Tide, which end up being about $72. And then making your own recipe would cost you about $37 a year. So, so just for instance, other cleaner companies with products like this, Norwex, costs about $30 for 40 loads. doTERRA also has a liquid laundry detergent that I use as well. And that costs about $35 for 64 loads. So I keep this one on my backup, and I'll tell you why about this in just a minute. But and then, like I said, I also love their On Guard Cleaner Concentrate for stains and things like that, but even more. So the financial incentive isn't like crazy high to do this homemade. But when you factor in the convenience of making it at home and the fact that it's completely safe on your skin, you know exactly what's in it. Especially if your kids or yourself have any kind of skin issues like rashes, eczema. And the greatest factor of this is that it works. Okay. Have you ever made stuff that's homemade and it doesn't really work so well? Yes, this works. So, I've been using the liquid one, this liquid one that I've made probably for, I don't know, maybe about 6 months now. Before that, I used a powder detergent that I made. So, okay, so now if you're just joining us live and you're new to our Facebook page, I'm Amy Miller. And just make sure you go back to the beginning so you can catch everything. And today we're giving away a stain remover spray with the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate in this. So, so your comments, your shares will get you entries into that. So, so before we actually do the recipe, I'm also curious, comment below if you prefer a liquid or a powder detergent, and then why. I mentioned before I made a powder detergent, and although it was easy and it was very inexpensive to use, to make and everything, I didn't like the fact that I was always having to add it to warm to hot water to kind of dissolve it first before putting it into the machine. And that's just, just another added step. So, so I've used both, but I prefer the liquid. And so that's what we're going to make today. Bethany, you've always had issues with the powders. Yeah, I just don't like the added step of having to kind of dissolve it first. And then just adding to that. So let me check one more moment to see if my assistant has found my planner. And I would love to hear if you guys use a planner to schedule your day, because it's like my little lifeblood there. So, hey Jim.
Yes.
Did you get the planner?
What?
Did you get the planner?
Did I get the planner?
Yeah. I need the planner for the names for the giveaway.
Where is it?
Just one moment.
In your room? I didn't. Oh, I didn't think about it.
I'm so sorry, guys. We may have to end up doing Bethany your Blab planners. I just schedule stuff in your phone. You know, I used to schedule everything in my phone, but then I'm also a very visual person and seeing everything laid out too, so it helps. So I actually usually have it both places, but I can't seem to find my list. So we're gonna have to do the giveaway next week. Okay, so here's the recipe. Let me see if I can. I'm going to show it here. I'm going to post it here in the comments too, so you guys can have it for later. So let's see if I can do that here. Oh, here we go. Maybe. You guys are going to be amazed at how easy this recipe is. Okay, it's not letting me do it right this minute. Let me see if I can. I may have to go back and do it after the broadcast, but I'll make sure to put it in there. Okay, so again, you're going to use your 1 cup of your Castile soap, and you're going to need probably a bigger, almost like a bucket, maybe like a mop bucket or something to put this, because this is going to make probably 5 to 10 containers worth of laundry soap, depending on the size of your bottles. Okay, so hey Jerry. So you're gonna do 1 cup of your Castile soap, 1 cup of your baking soda, 1/3 cup of your coarse salt, and that is going to help really kind of break down and kind of scrub the clothes a little bit better. Hey, and then you're also going to then do 7 liters of hot water, so that will kind of help meld everything together. And then you're going to use probably anywhere from 20 to 40 drops of your essential oils. Now let me give you some ideas of which oils would be really great to use. You can use Melaleuca and Wild Orange. Those are not only going to have a nice aroma, but those of you who are familiar with essential oils and high quality essential oils know that the health benefits far exceed the fact that just something smells good. And so this is also going to be really good at helping your body have a good immune system, and also be very cleansing and cleaning to the clothes. So it will help boost the benefits of the laundry detergent. So in fact, even Melaleuca and any of your citrus oils, even like Melaleuca and lemon together would be great. Melaleuca and grapefruit, those would all be good combinations. Because those are so cleaning, then it can just go on what kind of aroma that you would prefer. 2 other options, blend options of oils that would be great for this recipe would be the Purify Cleansing Blend, because this contains lemon, lime, Siberian fir, Austrian fir, citronella, melaleuca as well, which we just talked about, and cilantro. This is very cleansing to the body and to surfaces, which makes it a great addition to your laundry detergent. Also great for removing odors. Keep that in mind. And then another great option for this is your On Guard Protective Blend. And again, that's because what's in here is wild orange, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, and rosemary leaf, which combined are very powerful with supporting your immune system. So, so this one's great to add. And you use that on your dryer balls, Jerry? Awesome. You know, we talked about dryer balls last week. In fact, we are going to do the giveaway today with our dryer balls, but I can't find my list. So we will do that next week. Okay. So one other thing, I mentioned earlier that I use this liquid laundry detergent from doTERRA. That's an On Guard laundry detergent. It has a full 10 milliliter, so not quite this much, but a full, for instance, this size, a full 10 milliliter bottle of the On Guard Protective Blend of essential oils in this. Do your research though, become an expert label reader. And here's why I will tell you that I keep this on hand as a backup. Number one, if I run out of my other laundry detergent, I have a backup. I don't have to panic and think, oh my goodness, today I must make a new batch of laundry detergent or I have nothing. So it's good to have a backup. But then two, I know what's in this. I can read the ingredients in here, and I know against like the Environmental Working Group, I can go and look those ingredients up. I know what's in here. I know it's safe for my family and for my kids. And then third, I use this as a backup because it has so much On Guard in it. This is great to use when you need just a little extra cleaning power. If someone in the home has been ill or something and you need extra germ fighting power. This one also is a little bit better, I think, at whitening clothes than the liquid homemade. So I will use this in instances when I feel like this is more warranted. It is a little bit more expensive than your homemade, but most things are that you purchase, pre-purchase versus homemade making it. So, so another good option for you guys. Okay, so so I think that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I would love to hear if you have any questions. Once you have your liquid laundry detergent made, you can see it separates a little bit. So just you want to put it in a container, preferably glass, just because essential oils do better in glass, and it's also best to lessen the amount of plastics that you're exposed to in your home. If you're going to try to go a little bit more less toxins in your home, you might as well go with glass or stainless steel as opposed to plastics. Ditch the plastics, ditch the toxins, sorry, and get something safer for you. So you'll just want to give it a good shake, and you can see when you shake it up, it's nice and sudsy, and you're just going to put in a half cup in each load, and you're good to go, and it works really great. Bethany, you said, where do you get those big jars? This one actually was originally a fermenting jar. So although I wouldn't recommend this one because it has a hole on the top, because it's for fermenting, if you've ever done any traditional fermenting of foods like a sauerkraut or things like that. And so it has an opening here, so I had to tape it shut in order to use it for this. But I usually recommend getting ball canning jars. You can get these on Amazon really any time of the year, but during canning seasons you can find them at Walmart, at your local grocery store. And I get I think this is like the half-gallon size, but I have a ton of these on hand because I use them for all kinds of things. I use them for storing a big pickle jar. Yes, that's a great idea too, Jerry, to repurpose. I use these for storing like nuts and dried fruits and things, but then I also use them for using with my liquid laundry detergent and so much more. So if you guys are new to our Facebook page, just at the top corner, you click subscribe, and that way you'll know when we go live for each Free Friday series. If you'd like to go back and review any of our Free Friday segments, you can view them here on our Facebook page, but it might be easier to go over to our YouTube channel. Click subscribe there at 3 Life Essentials. What we've covered so far is we've covered healthy gummy bears for your kids or for the kid inside of you. Thanks, Jerry. We've covered really easy peasy to make oil pulling chews. We've covered some factors to think about when you're considering homeschooling. We've covered using your Instant Pot, and the last 2 weeks we've been talking about toxins in our laundry. So go check out our YouTube channel, click subscribe, and that way you'll be able to see all of the series and be able to go back and review some things. And each week we have different giveaways and different discounts for all of you guys, our viewers. So we'd love to chat from you soon. Go back and as you watch the replay, you're welcome to comment, and we'll be going back and review those because your voice matters. Okay, you guys have a great Friday. Bye-bye.